now I'm going to be doing the knit two together first. And here I am going to do knit two together. And again, anything that gets loose, just your tails, probably give them a tug. And then yarn to the front and a yarn over and slip one at the same time. And then knit two together. So this is really the same as that second setup round. We've already got our two colors and everything joined, and we're just going to go around and around. Whenever we come to the yarn over and slip stitch combo, we're going to knit, and notice we're knitting with this red and we're knitting into a red stitch and a yarn over, and so we can start to see those knits stack up. So that's one way to tell what you're doing. Slip it and yarn over and then knit two together. And so that's our second row. And you can see the pattern starting to show up. So the more the pattern shows up, the easier this gets. And usually when I'm working on things, I suggest when you put your knitting down, you stop at the end of the round. But on this, I don't. I would stop right here if I was going to put my knitting down. There's no way I can be confused about which color to use because I'm in the middle of the round and this is the color I'm working with. There's no way I can be confused what side I'm on. Remember, when you pick up your knitting, the working yarn always is on the right needle. And then I can see that I'm doing knits with this color. So stop in the middle around on this as opposed to other things. So you just go around and around and around, repeating those two rounds, and that's what builds up the pattern. Now I'm at the end of the second round of the main pattern, and that's the knit round. And I'm going to show you the last two stitches. So I have that knit two together right there. And then I'm going to have this yarn over, slip one. And again, bring the yarn to the front, slip that last stitch to the right needle, and then drop that second color for the knit round and leave it in the back of the work. And then pick up the first color again for doing the purl round. Okay? And here we are ready to start that purl round, and it's going to begin with the yarn over, slip one, because we have that single stitch there, and then we've got the two that we always do, the knit two together or purl two together with the two. And so let's just start that again, and you can see there's the purl bump, so you know you're going to be purling two together, and the stitch that's actually a stitch on the needle is this gray color. And so that's the color I'm working with, so you can match up what to do and just continuing on. So I just wanted to do a few more stitches there of that next round so that you can see how after you get the few rounds done and you get your tails all tightened up and everything, but after you get those first couple rounds done, so you can see your columns of knits on this side, and when you flip it over to the other side, you can see the columns of knits with the other color starting to form. So once you get the first two setup rounds and then the first two rounds of pattern in place, you can really see it and it gets easier. And you can just relax into the routine and it becomes a very relaxing pattern stitch to knit. So that's it. I hope that was helpful for you and you can now enjoy working this brioche pattern as much as I do.